And so the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Theranos 8:13.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late, for I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Okay. So I don't talk during cutscenes, and when we're doing like quests and stuff with people, just so it's easier for anybody who hasn't played before, who hasn't seen in a while, what is going on. So I try not to talk when like the characters are talking. So that'll also extend to when we have like our more people in our party. All right, so we're gonna do a Dwarven noble. Now the background for this, for anybody who hasn't played Dragon Age Origins or hasn't seen this origin, is as the favorite child of the Dwarven King Eindrian, you proudly take up your first military command, only to learn that the deadly intrigues of family and sycophants may pose a greater danger than even the battlefield. And another one of my viewers who watched the other day when I attempted to stream this before everything seized up, is that's basically the Dwarven Game of Thrones, and not wrong. Not at all wrong. Okay. So first, we're going to change his name to Clyde because I like that dumb name, and I'm kind of partial to it now. Alright. And yes, we're going to leave it with that dumb spelling. Alright, so let's see if we can get as close to the, okay, so I think I went with this one, but maybe I will like another one. No, no. There was a reason why I picked that one. Okay, so skin, uh, ew. Spent too much time with the dark spot, buddy. Alright, yeah, that's better. Let's make him a little red here. And then no tattoos, no tattoo intensities, because we want him to be fresh faced and perfect. Alright, so last time when I did his hair, I gave him, no, it was this hairstyle until I realized that's actually the one that Trian has. Trian is our older brother, and this one is close to the one that Balin wears, who is our younger brother. So also will not be wearing that one. Oh, I kind of like that one. Hey, he looks like a samurai. um, this one's very like close cut, very military-esque. Possibly, maybe. We may go with that one. But they're kind of like the whole samurai one. It reminds me kind of Kenshin from Rurouni Kenshin. Yeah. Okay, I like this one too. Because, anything with the braids is pretty awesome. For our Tolkien-esque dwarves. I do like this ponytail. Kind of like that. Seems very, very apropos for a warrior. That one looks pretty distinguished too. Oh wait, this one's got braids tucked behind his ear. He's got a braid tucked behind his ear. I like that one. That's so normal. No, not the hairstyle. That's a good hairstyle. Oh, here we go. Here's some of the interesting ones. Okay, so we won't be going for anyone where he's bald. No, not happening. I kind of like this. I do. I have to admit, I do kind of like this one. Although I do believe that is the one that Cullen sports, so maybe that's why I like it. Okay, so what about this? Yeah. Okay, well, let's go with this one. No, wait, I want the one with the braid tucked behind his ear. Because now I want it. Otherwise, I will go with the one where there's the braid around his ponytail. Or the braided ponytail, too. Those are both good. Oh. Let's see. We'll go with that. I like this beard. Oh, that one's pretty, like, sick and burly. And it's got, like, twisted sideburns. I think I like that one better than the one I picked yesterday. Okay, we'll go with that. And, I like the platinum blonde that we picked the other day. It was very, like, it fit in between Trian and Balin. Yeah, that's a good one. And then we did those eyebrows. He doesn't really need stubble. But we are going to make his eyebrows match his hair. We're going to make his eyes a little bit bigger if we can. Yeah, that was the one that we picked. I kind of like it better. Make his eyes bigger. Not that big. Yeah, that's good. Mm, like the brown. Yeah. Brown looks really good. Brow depth and height are fine. Let's see. Ooh. I kind of like the nose. Okay, let's go with that nose. That's it. I have some questionable genealogy. It's fine. I just like it. It looks good. Okay, so he still can't do anything with the mouth and cheeks. I guess it's because he has a beard. Ears are fine. Portrait's fine. I liked. Did I go with the experienced or small voice? Can't remember.
Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure. Greetings.
Well, that didn't work. Well, this is odd. My weapon is useless. Move aside.
Charmed, I'm sure. I lost the spell. It's not working.
Still, dwarves and magic still kill me. Alright, so back into this. Yeah, okay, so we're good. We're good. The next one, since we're a rogue, we're gonna toss some points in the dex, some points in the gunning, and one into his constitution, because that's how we roll here. Okay, so combat training is good because it gives us access to better abilities later. Poisons and trap making are good because we're a roguey rogue, and those things are great. I probably won't. I only want the first level of trap making for quest and loathing. After that, I probably will never do it again. So it's a thing. But the poison making and herbalism is actually really good because then you can make your own potions. But the combat training, coercion, stealing, I love stealing. Stealing's great. Last org I made is stole from everyone, including the quest NPCs. Super fun. We'll go ahead with deft hands. Dual weapon sweep is good. Since we're going to be two-handing it. Let's go with this one. Yeah. We're going to do normal. Oh. So now we're gonna do our starting point. We'll hear Duncan again. Well, I love to hear Duncan because Duncan has a great voice. The only problem is that there are
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits
few
Orzammar, the larger of two
long
known
loading
remaining
screens.
Dwarven cities in the world. Orzammar was once the seat of a major empire connected by tunnels called Deep Roads, which stretched thousands of miles. The city now stands alone, cut off from the rest of the Dwarven ancestral lands by the Darkspawn incursion. Secure in Orzammar's impregnable construction, the Dwarven noble houses continue their centuries-old power struggles. Assassination and blackmail are commonplace, but the appearance of honor is paramount. You are the second child of King Eindrian of House Aeducan, the 9th Aeducan ruler elected by the noble assembly. You grew up in a world rife with political intrigue, and have struggled against brothers and cousins for honor and prestige. Today, a feast celebrates your first military commission, the opening move towards real power in the ever-changing game of Dwarven politics.
Greetings, my lord. You are dressed and ready. Excellent. I couldn't find the armor's matching dagger, but I scrounged up a rather fancy longsword. Do you wish to wear your shield to the noble's feast?
Um, hmm. I think we better go with this one. Because the options are, yes, let them see me as a warrior. Better safe than sorry. Shield me. Leave it. I wouldn't want to look fearful. Or I wouldn't even wear the armor if not for tradition. While I'm partial to 4, I think we're better off with 2 because they're all
sure
snakes.
That's all you want me to do to you?
Okay, Goran. You're being ridiculous.
One can't take all this marching about and speech-making too seriously. Moving on to the business at hand. The king expects you to make an appearance at the feast, but there's no rush. The noble family heads will spend hours boring your father with petitions and petty grievances.
What of my brothers?
Out and about. I saw them on my way here, browsing the shops. As part of the celebrations, permits have been auctioned off to members of the merchant caste who wish to sell wares in the Diamond Quarter. Lord Harrowmont has also opened up the provings for young warriors to test their mettle before tomorrow's battle. Perhaps we should go show them what single combat is really all about. And by we, I mean you. I'll practice my cheering.
Okay, so funny story is if you decide to choose to be a female instead of a male, you actually can have like a dalliance with Gorum. He's not just your second. He can be your lover, but it's a thing. Otherwise, it's just a joke. That first comment about what else do you want him to do to you? The proving sounds appealing. Let's go have a look. Let's go see the merchants. Fighting each other before battle is wasteful. And why don't you want to fight in the proving score? Let's go with that one.
You remember last year's open proving? It took your father's smith 6 hours to remove my helmet. I'm not meant for single combat. I fight as my lord's second in shield. That's enough for me.
Likely excuse. Let's go see the merchants.
Right behind you, my lord. The day is ours until the feast.
Alright. The day is ours. Come on. Here we are. So much stuff happens all the time. Alright, so before we go anywhere, let's open up our inventory real quick. So we already automatically have those boots on. Good. I'm not sure why it tries to give me this belt every time. That belt is not good for rogues and warriors. It is good for mages. And then plus 3 constitution is nice. We're gonna go with this one because we do need health gen and a reduction in hostility, so we're not beaten up. Although this is a nice belt too. Let's go ahead and use this. Okay, so let's up our dex. Let's just do 20 dexterity. Might as well. Can't really hurt at this point. 34. Oh, wait, we can actually roll that. Okay. Yes, it's better one anyway. I mean, yeah, that's plate and it's special, but it also weighs a lot, and the difference in fatigue is a lot. Plus, you get more skill bonuses for that. And I've already done Liliana's song, so I'd rather wear the really pretty armor that comes with it. Oh. And then we got another skill ability. So I don't really need combat tactics since I'm going to be playing. Let's go ahead and give ourselves some more health, which is always good. Before we leave, oh, it's got to autosave. And before we leave, let's make sure we get everything out of here. Ooh, 5 copper. Yay. Just take all of that.
Of
Codex
course.
entry. Alrighty. I don't think there's. Oh no, wait, there is this crystal. I thought I right clicked on that. Oh, the crystal contains an image of the city of Ostagar. But that's it. Okay, good. And here we are in the palace. And just read a book. I forgot that one was there, so it's probably a good thing to check. I think this is Trium's room, and it's locked until further notice. Okay.
Lord Balin?
Oh.
I am so sorry, Your Highness. I'm so sorry, Your Highness.
Oh. Oh, hi. Um, get a letter. So, let's actually open up our journal and go to our codex for a minute. That letter we just picked up? It's a letter from Rika. I do use mods. I use a lot of mods. I did go ahead and move out, skip the fade because I wanted to like actually stream the entire thing, despite the fact that I despise the fade. But I've been trying to like figure out which ones my computer hates most, and I've yet to figure out if there's a difference. Like it only hates it when I'm streaming. No problems when I'm like playing like normally. Nope. So so that's the weird thing. And then we're just gonna talk through here. This mark these all as red. So it's basically just like little bits and pieces. We're gonna read from a book. We're gonna steal from Balin because that's what siblings do, right? Just steal from each other. Okay. We'll talk to his mistress.
I'm sorry. I thought you were Prince Balin coming down the hall. Forgive me.
Who are you?
It seems she's one of your brother Balin's newest, companions. Prince Balin is attending the feast being held in Lord Aeducan's honor.
Yes, of course. It was presumptuous of me to think that he would return to... I am sorry. I will show myself out, with your leave, my lord.
Yes, you may go.
Thank you. I will go now.
Alright. So we're not gonna be like the super nicest guy ever to ever guy around, but we will try to avoid being super douchey because, yeah, we gotta be somewhere between our brothers. This is, to the left, we have our father's room. To the right, we have the main hall. So we'll head this way. That's the throne room. That's where we'll end up. That is another hall here that we can't go down just yet. But you can see like there's tons of like nobles all hanging out in the palace. Alright. Now. Okay, good. It looks like it's working better, actually.
Your father has allowed the merchants to show their wares in the Diamond Quarter during these celebrations.
Thank you. Closed a couple of things, like I shut down Chrome, and I closed a couple of programs running in the background. So far, it's gotten further than I wanted before.
It's in the records. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
Please,
What's going on
Mr.
here?
Volney, my work is accredited by the Shaper. These books are lies written by the enemies of House Volney. I write only what I find in the ancient records. Lord Aeducan, you can vouch for my work, can't you? Your father loved my History of Aeducan, Paragon King, Peacemaker.
I greatly enjoyed that book as well.
This worm has written a book that slanders my house.
That's a serious charge.
He deserves to die for what he has written of Paragon Volney.
Tell me what it says, Scarlet.
My work tells the stories of all those raised to paragons in the last 500 years. When the Assembly names a paragon, that man or woman is then, by definition, everything one can aspire to be in the world. They form their own noble houses and are revered as living ancestors. But paragons start off as men. Volney was more than a man.
Of course he was, sweetheart. Of course he was. Bootson, you're acting like a fool. Volney was a man.
Am I? Would you allow this coward to slander your ancestors? I have written no slander. Volney became a paragon by the narrowest margin in history. One vote. A vote mired in rumors of intimidation, intrigue, and outright bribery. The records of that vote are kept in the Shaperate and are a matter of fact. Not liking history doesn't make it any less true.
It does if your name is Bruton, I guess. Let's see. The scholar is right.
You're taking his side? What if he published a book like this about your paragon Aeducan?
If it was true, it's true, dude. Your truth is more important than your pride.
You would not say so if it was your house, but I shall respect your wishes. For now. Excuse me, Your Highness.
That fool has no idea how weak his house is or how low he sits in it. Shall I have him killed, my lord?
Oh god, yes, please. Do, but make it look like an accident.
Understood.
You've shown yourself more daring and aggressive today than most believed of you. Someday I hope to write of the great exploits you are sure to perform.
Word has been sent. You won't live past the hour.
You've shown House Aeducan a friend to research, history, and the glory of our people.
Yeah, sure. Glory of the people. Continue with your work, scholar.
Of course. I have much to document and organize. Good day, Your
Hey,
Highness.
hey, it'll
And
be an
thank you.
accident. So that means like he'll trip, fall into the lava pit, leading it to the volcano or something like that. Who knows? Dude, he killed himself by being a moron. So I'm okay with him
Ah, my
dying.
friend. Enjoying the festivities so far?
Quite.
Have you heard about tomorrow's assault on the Darkspawn burrows?
Who hasn't?
They say they are going to strike a blow at the Horde, but rumor has it they are actually searching for Bronca.
The
Who's
Paragon?
Bronca?
Why search? The ancestors have risen her up to join them.
You don't think she's still out there?
Impossible.
Alright, so if we come upon gossip, I will stop and let the gossiping go on because the gossip is just pretty awesome in this game.
The finest in home decorations!
I keep forgetting that that guy is gonna make me go to one day. And it's just him. Just him.
50 silvers for such a small bolt of cloth? That's outrageous. You certainly have some gall, merchant.
But my lord, these are surface silks, dyed with the finest saffron and indigo and embroidered by skilled elven tradesmen. I've seen Prince Balin Aeducan himself wearing a robe made of something quite similar.
So I pay your exorbitant price, only to end up looking like a poor imitation of Prince Balin. You'll get no coin from me.
But that's not what I meant, my lord.
I
My
mean,
lord!
Balin at least looks nice all the time, so it's not like it's an insult.
My lord Aeducan, you honor me by visiting my humble booth. May I show you my wares?
Yes, you may, because you're gonna buy
Please,
all my
look
trash.
as you will.
Because I'm poor, and I don't like being poor. So you can have that, and that crappy dagger, and that crappy war axe that... Oh, wait, no, wait. What is it? No, not that. You can't have that. You can have this crappy war axe, though. You can have that, you can have that, and you can have that, and I'm gonna hold on to the rest of this stuff, except for this, because that's a piece of crap. Yeah. And you don't really have anything else that I want, but thank you, because having 9 gold this early in the game feels so good. I mean, I could have more if I sold this sash of forbidden secrets, but I don't think I really need it just yet. Also, can we just appreciate how amazing her afro is? I mean, look at that thing. It's just gorgeous. She has a great afro. So,
Atrasfala, big brother. How surprising to run into you out among the common folk.
Especially since duty requires that you attend our King Father at the feast today. Have you so little respect for him to disregard his wishes on a day set aside for you?
Lord Harrowmont told me we wouldn't be needed for hours at least.
Silence! If I want the opinion of my siblings second, I will ask for it.
Yes, Your Highness.
oh, Trian. Okay, so this one is Trian. And that's Balin. So this is the one with the pretty mistress. Don't speak to Gorm like that.
I speak to lower houses and castes as they should be spoken to. Now do as I say.
Okay, so we are going to be a dick to our brother because he's a uber douchebag. So keep barking orders. I'm sure I'll care someday.
Your lack of a sense of duty to your house is obvious. I can't imagine why you're receiving a commission. I expect after tomorrow I'll spend much time apologizing to the heads of the noble houses for the deaths of their children under your incompetent command.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it, Trian?
As heir to the throne, it is my duty to impart wisdom and judgment upon those who need it. Now then, you, get to the feast.
I kind of feel like putting my fist in his face. I don't know why. It's cute how you think you can order me around.
I'd advise you to watch that tongue, dear sibling. Father will not live forever. Come, Balin.
That was fun. Nothing like being talked down to by the next king.
Okay, so here's the thing, Gatrian. He's a jerk. The Aeducans have ruled for 9 generations. He expects that he'll be the next king, so he takes himself so seriously. And he's a douchebag. But he means well. So.
You always defend him. I wish I had your understanding.
Yeah. Understanding. Sure, let's go with that. Alright, let's continue on.
Look at this piece, darling. It rivals even the work of the Paragon Smith herself.
Nonsense, woman. Your words bring shame upon our house. See how the edges are rough and pitted? Would you compare this to Branca's work? Trust a woman to speak of things she doesn't understand.
Be quiet and pray the ancestors deliver Branca back safely. Okay, first off, screw you for your casual misogyny. That's never cool. And let's just continue on before I have like a breakdown.
My Lord Aeducan, nothing here rivals your amazing Aeducan armor, but if you wish something made...
You know very well House Aeducan has its own royal armorers.
Of course. Forgive me.
Show me your wares anyway, merchant.
You honor me, Your Highness.
I'll be taking those. Okay, no. Nothing I want anyway. Alrighty, so let's have a little fun, shall we?
What about that one?
I doubt he's up to the task. I'm not going down that road again.
Oh, I would love to end up with a redhead.
Would that Sir Blackstone were a noble, hmm? Stand up straight. They're coming.
Okay, so these lovely ladies, we're going to talk to them.
What have we here? 2 handsome, strapping, noble lords. You both look so grand.
And isn't this the man of the hour, the king's son?
Who's your friend, my lord? Another noble from the honored House Aeducan?
Wow. Okay, so why do you want to know? This is Sir Gorham of the Warrior Cast, or this is my loyal second. We'll go with 2 since it's the truth.
Oh, then not a noble?
No, Telly, not a noble. Stone you're thick sometimes.
What's going on here?
They're noble hunters, my lord. A man takes his caste from his father, and these women hope to bear a noble lord's son. If one is successful, she's raised up to concubine in the noble house to care for her child. It provides new sword arms for the house, and many nobles look favorably on such women.
Okay, so I'm not interested. Sounds like a good deal to me. So you girls will sleep with any noble? Or these women offend me, Gorham? They offend me, sort of, but considering they're just products of their environment, let's go with 3.
Well, you're the most appealing, obviously. A noble from the best house there is. Handsome, too. Are you interested in a bit of bedded diversion?
Okay, I'm being propositioned. So this is cool. Always interested in bedded diversion.
Shall I come to your chambers after the ceremony, then?
I talked to him first. I want him.
He's looking for a woman, Telly, not a little girl. I'm Marty, and I know how to give my lord a night he'll remember.
Okay, so do I want Curly or do I want Bun? Bun is wearing the same dress that Balin's mistress is wearing, and I just can't. So then let's get to it.
No fear, Telly. Many nobles will fancy a younger girl. I will see you when the ceremony ends, my lord.
Okay then. So, we'll have a companion tonight after all. Look at us.
All right.
Alright, so we're getting all the trash stuff that we can. And then,
Invest in the next great trade expedition.
okay, Bob Ross, except you're not. Are those dreads? I think they're dreads. They're really bad dreads. It's hard to tell. The lighting in Orzammar is always terrible. This guy. Yeah, let's talk to this guy.
Greetings, my lord Aeducan. I am so honored to have you visit my booth. I have a proposition, but I dared not approach.
Yet you dare now.
A proposition. Sorry, my dude, I don't swing that way, but let's see what you've got. It's alright, I'll hear him out.
Very well then, speak.
Yes, just so. Here's the thing. What I mean to say is...
He's so nervous. It's alright.
Sorry. So nervous. I had a dagger made for you as a gift for your first command. Sent a messenger to deliver the dagger to you. Prince Trian had him thrown out. I don't know what offense he caused, but I had him beaten severely.
That poor child. That poor child. Okay, so I'm sure Trian had his reasons. I'm sure he did. You only had the messenger beaten. I guess the implication is, but not killed. If the prince says no, the answer is no. We're gonna go with let me see this dagger.
Here it is, your highness.
That's an amazing piece, merchant.
You do me much honor, sir. The blade has been crafted over a period of 2 years by masters of every art. I wish to bless the Lord's first command, and hope that someday, when he rules, he will wear it.
Trian is heir. He will rule when King Eindrian returns to the stone.
If the assembly wills it. Forgive me, sir, but whispers say the second child of Eindrian will be chosen.
Whispers indeed. It's a princely gift. If Trian recognizes it, though, it may send the wrong message. Or the right one, depending on your view.
Damn what Trian thinks, I'll take it. I'll take the dagger. I won't risk offending Trian, or this man offends the heir and my house. Kill him. No, I want the dagger. The dagger
Thank you.
Nice.
You bring uncountable honor to me.
What he means is that you'll bring uncountable gold to him if you wear that piece in public.
I sure will, and that's fine. Because we're gonna take a look at this dagger. Okay, that's a trashy dagger, right? The one that we just picked out from the barrels. This is the one he just gave us. 5% electricity resistance, 4 armor penetration, messy kills, lucky, plus 20% critical and backstab damage, and plus 4 electricity damage. Yeah, see, we will risk offending our dear brother, because we're about to have a pretty dagger. Excuse you. Thank you. Alright. So, yeah, now that we have 2 weapons, now that we're running around with 2 weapons, dual weapon sweep is actually okay. Oh, you guys want to see something super funny?
Lord Aeducan, here in my booth? I am so...
He
He's fainted. You make quite the impression these days. Is it hard to be the king's child, never able to just blend in?
Sometimes.
It's the price of power, I suppose. Shall we move along?
Right? He sees you and you faint. I worry about him, because these are like stone floors. A poor dwarf. I didn't even kill him, he just fainted.
my lord. Are you heading to the proving arena?
I was considering it.
We have been charged with the task of escorting you to the proving grounds.
I clean forgot about that. Forgive me, I should have informed you sooner. The king decided you were not to travel through the commons unguarded.
All right. Very well.
Will we be leaving then?
Yes, because there's
We are
something
at your
else
command.
up here that I can get into just yet. I mean, I told you, I asked you if you wanted to see something funny. There are certain parts that make the Dwarven noble opening, like, so fun. That's one of them. Okay. So now we are in the proving. It's pretty
Your
awesome.
Highness, it is an honor to have you here. Have you come to watch these brave warriors do battle in your honor?
Not right now. No, I've come to fight. Wouldn't miss it, or I may watch a round or two. I kind of like actually being able to like fight in it, so we're gonna.
Your Highness, this proving is in your honor.
Then honor him by doing as he says. My Lord Aeducan will fight in this proving.
See, I will honor today's warriors by testing their skills.
Of course, it is well within your rights. Men and women of Orzammar, we have a late entry to these provings, held on the eve of battle for the honor of House Aeducan. I give you the Lord Aeducan himself. Are you ready for your first match?
Of course.
And let us begin!
So it doesn't actually change much if you select the female route. So
of the Paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Aeducan. Lord Aeducan will fight Alair Bimo, youngest son of Lord Bimo.
You honor me with this match.
the honor is
First
mine.
warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
As you desire.
Come here, let me smack you with my mace. It's fun.
Well done, I say. Well done.
The winner is Lord Aeducan.
Oh, I forgot to expand this row. Okay.
That was quite a fight. Alair Bimo is no slouch with that hammer. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Who is my next opponent?
Adal Helmi, a woman, Your Highness. She's a tenacious fighter.
Okay. I'll fight anyone.
Excellent. Let us go.
We're not going to go over
This
how
is
much
a glory proving.
misogyny is
Fought
actually
under the watchful eyes
in
of
the
the
dwarf.
Paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Aeducan.
Yeah, the dwarves are fun,
Lord
but
Aeducan will fight Adal Helmi, eldest daughter of Lady Helmi.
Honor and glory to your house, your highness.
I like her hair.
What's this?
Yeah, this is why you don't do hand weapon stuff. It's slow and
The
hard.
winner is Lord Aeducan.
Okay, so I think this is the last one.
Well done. You have proven that even the best of the warrior caste cannot match a noble Aeducan. Franlin Ivo is your final opponent. He too has had many victories today. Are you ready to face him, or will you rest first?
Let me. Okay. So that was a thing that happened. Seriously, I'm having the worst time today. So, yeah. Okay. So we got this bad boy back up. Alright. Now that that's fixed, let's get back into this. Okay, so I saw that what happened is it stopped in between the fight with the girl. Yeah, no, we beat her. And then yeah. So now we're here. It's a thing. I'm just having really bad luck today. Alright. So we beat the girl, and then there was like basically like the big name champion here. We beat him up. And now we are here for the other guy who has had a lot of fights today. So let's go from here. You fight well. I wish you glory today and glory tomorrow. May it be a stone. Glory is for the one who can take it. Or shut up and fight already. Let's go with 2.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. The victor is champion. Fight!
Alright, yep. Oh, he's a warrior who actually knows how to use their stomp.
A finer scene of carnage I've yet to see.
He's got a very, like,
The
smooth
winner
voice,
is
I love him.
Lord Aeducan.
I still have a debuff. Okay. So we're gonna talk to him about our win.
Congratulations. Franlin Ivo is as fierce a competitor as I've ever seen. You vanquished every warrior of note in today's proving. The ceremonial helm, commissioned by your father for today's winner, is yours.
I mean, I do need a helm, but send it to Franlin Ivo. He fought bravely.
The people will remember your honor and generosity for all time.
Yeah, it actually looks better if we give it away.
Honor to your house. Great fight. Great, really.
You bet on me as the other guy, though.
Congratulations on being named commander, my lord.
Alrighty, let's head back.
My lord?
I am ready to leave.
Your wish is our command.
And then you can take a break, my dude. He's so serious. So we're back in the diamond quarter. That guy is still passed out, just so you know. And his flavor text is he appears to be unconscious. So, it's a thing. I don't see anything else. I just see... Alright. Hello, ladies. Yeah, let's go. Actually, you know what? Let's talk to that guy again. I will sell some crap.
My lord?
Let me see your
You
robes
honor me,
first.
your highness.
Have some crap. I want this. I can't wear it though. I don't have enough strength. Irritating. Anyway. Back to the house.
As you desire.
The house. Since the palace. So basically what we have to do is go into the feast now. We have no choice. We've done all that we can for today. We have to be dutiful children. Let's go take care of this. Okay.
Look,
This guy.
the Grey Wardens are here.
Might
The
I
raid
bother?
tomorrow must be more than a standard
Ooh.
mission. The Wardens only go where the Darkspawn are the greatest threat.
The Wardens only go with the Darkspawn, greatest threat. You want something? I'll be back. You can continue to want something from me. Ooh, a book.
As you desire.
Another, yeah. See, that's what I wanted. Okay, so here we are in the kitchen. Dwarven kitchens are fun because, like, they don't really look like much. Actually, all the kitchens in this game are kind of funny because they don't really look like much of anything. But yeah, like, you do have to wonder, like, where do they cook? I'm guessing that pit. I'm guessing that might be a stove of sorts, or like an oven. And then in here, we can open this up. And this is why we started with the robe, so we can open up all the doors.
As you desire.
And the lock boxes. Here.
All right.
Base. Chest. 6 copper. That does not help. That does not make me feel good. Okay.
As you desire.
This is a bathroom, by the way, because this is a tub. And I'm guessing this is like a chamber pot of sorts. Yeah. So, but yeah, this is a Dwarven bathroom. This is what they look like. And we're back in the main hall now. Look, it's Duncan. Let's go talk to Duncan. I love Duncan.
Greetings, my lord Aeducan. It is an honor to meet you at last.
The honor is mine, Warden.
I have had the opportunity to recently meet with your father. He speaks highly of you. He says you may be the quickest fighter in all of House Aeducan.
My father does me great honor.
I have no doubt it is deserved. We need more Grey Wardens like you, and quickly. Even as the Darkspawn weaken here in Orzammar, they are stirring on the surface. A blight has begun. Soon the fight must go beyond the deep roads, lest the Darkspawn threaten all the world.
Wonder if Father would allow me to join you. I do not know as much as I should about the Grey Wardens. Good, let them leave our city and pasture the humans. I kind of feel 3 on a bone deep level because of the fact that when there isn't a blight up on the surface, they do kind of like bombard the dwarves. Let's go with 1. The
Alas,
wardens
I
are
do not
great.
think he would take kindly to that suggestion. As the child of the king and heir after Lord Trion, your place is here.
Do not know as much as I should about the Grey Wardens. I do. Yes, I belong with my father and brothers.
I wish you luck in the deep roads tomorrow. Show the Darkspawn the might of your people.
Can't you take Balin? Nobody needs him. Seriously, no one needs Balin. Well, we got a couple of Grey Wardens here. Some nobles. That's our dad. Let's go talk to this guy, because he's got a quest for us.
Many thanks for your willingness to hear me out, my lord. I wish to speak to you of a matter most urgent.
Can this wait until later? Of course, Lord Daves. Gorum, how much time do I have? Or, I am sorry, but I cannot spare the time. Let's go with 3.
It looks as if the heads of House Bimo and Mino are keeping your father busy, which leaves you plenty of time for our dear old friend, Lord Dace.
You're a credit to your caste, Sir Gorum. I've always said so. If I had a daughter, I'd give her to you and make you the noble you deserve to be.
You honor me, my lord.
Like, I'm seriously, like, just looking at these options. And yeah, he is mocking Gorum. So, what can I do for you?
First, let me congratulate you on your commission. 2 of King Eindrian's children now commissioned war leaders. It does great honor to your house.
You didn't stop me to exchange pleasantries.
No, I surely did not. Let us just pretend we spent another 10 minutes wishing good things on each other's houses, yes? There is a vote coming before the Assembly next week. And a word from you could go a long way towards helping our cause.
What cause? The answer is no. I don't play politics. You know I don't do favors, Lord Days. This is going to be bribe or blackmail. Let's do that one.
Well, you do cut to the point, don't you? You'll be quite a shock if you ever join the Assembly. We are so fond of our doublespeak. I have no desire to obligate you or force your hand. I propose a mutually beneficial arrangement. The vote concerns the status of the so-called surface caste. Lost to the stone, air-touched, and so forth. Centuries ago, narrow-minded men declared that any dwarf who left to live on the surface forfeited his caste, and his house if noble. That he was, in essence, no longer a dwarf. I seek only to remedy an injustice, to retie the bonds of anyone who can trace himself to one of the noble houses wherever he may live. Please, agree to speak for this noble cause.
See, while I agree that this is a noble cause, because the whole, like, if you leave, you can't never come back, you lose your caste, your family, blah, 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 it's dumb, I don't trust you. Why so interested in this particular cause?
Those on the surface are our lifeline. They facilitate trade with the surface. They're honorable and, well, let's be honest. I don't care a whit for those who have wandered from the stone. My wife, however, is a gem of a different color.
Sorry.
She has a cousin, a useless sort, but she's quite fond of him. He joined a speculative venture to the surface, hoping to make his fortune, and went bust. Now he wishes to come home, but he cannot, for he has no house and would be casteless. For my wife's sake, I take up his cause. Will you lend me your voice?
What do you need me to do?
When your father presents you to the noble houses, I will ask for your opinion on the matter. You have merely to say that you feel our surface brothers should be returned their noble rights. What could be more simple?
You're a fool.
What?
Your mother would melt the stone if she knew what you just did.
Excuse me?
Lord Dace is playing you false. Go ahead, be his puppet. Your first command will be marked by every major house turning their back on you.
I'm listening. If you have something to say, do so. I have no idea what you're talking about. Or get away from me, old woman. Wow, these choices all suck. I have no idea what you're talking about.
If you are to play in the games of the Assembly, make sure you know the motivations of the players. Last spring, a guild from the merchant caste invested heavily in an expedition with a guild from the surface. Lord Dace backed the merchant guild, pouring a great deal of money into the venture. The expedition was a disaster.
So this is Lord Dace's play to recover his losses.
Clever child. Lord Dace lost a great deal of money and prestige. The Surface Guild has no way to repay the investment, but it does have several leading members who are descended from noble houses. House Helmi, BMO, Aeducan.
So if the surface dwellers return to their noble houses,
You begin to see the whole picture. Your house and mine would be forced to pay the Surfacer's kin debts. It would be a great victory for Lord Dace.
seems I need to have a talk with Lord Dace.
If you call his bluff, then you lose your chance to turn the tables. Let him think he has you. Smile and nod, and when he asks his question, tell him that the so-called surface caste are right where they belong. That should take Lord Dace down a peg or two.
I should talk to
You give up the initiative, but do as you must.
It doesn't take like 10 years for you to just like acknowledge that I dismissed you, basically. Yeah. Come here, you.
You return. Were my instructions unclear?
1, you don't tell me what to do. 2, I should get you where you
What would
stand.
that do, besides get you cast into the deep roads or put down like a beast? Are you upset about something?
I've spoken to Lady Henry.
And what did she have to say?
Help me. Oh, she said enough.
I see. Some preposterous story, I'm sure.
Your plan would have forced my house to pay surface debt.
I suppose it could. I mean, well, it's the spirit of the law that's important, right? Our poor, disenfranchised service brothers. Ah, well played, Your Highness. Welcome to Assembly politics. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Yeah, get out of my sight,
You
cretin.
haven't made a friend here today.
Oh, I will go cry into my pint later. Watch as my tears fall into my luxurious, beautiful beard. Alright. Now that we've done dealing with dwarven politics as they don't really work, let's go talk to our dad.
My king, please reconsider. The trade contracts alone could bring great prosperity to our houses.
Will we really turn our back on our brothers and a potential fortune in cheap labor because of a political technicality?
Denial of the traditions of our people does not qualify as a political technicality. There is more to life than monetary gains, my lords Bimo and Mino. The Assembly of Kal Sharak will respect the rule of Orzammar, or they will rot and die alone, surrounded by enemies.
Yes, my king.
But look, We have company to spare us further wrangling. A Trast Vala, my son. How fine you look in your great-grandfather's armor. I hear you were declared champion of the provings. I suppose you were never one to sit by when something exciting was going on. Are you ready to be presented to the heads of the noble houses?
Okay. So just to clarify the whole Kelshrock thing. So in the beginning, Duncan talks about how there's 2 cities left. There used to be 15 Dwarven cities, and they were all connected by the deep roads. But the Darkspawn basically made it so only 2 survive. Well, Kelshrock was just recently rediscovered because of they had to dig out the area. They had thought they had lost it like the other places. But Orzammar has always been the capital of the dwarves, but Kelshrock was we've been ruling ourselves for 1,000 years now. Or not 1,000. No, I think it is. It has been for 1,000. No, not 1,000 years. It's only been for 500 years or something like that. They've been separated for a really long time. And they're yeah, no, we've been ruling by ourselves. We don't want to be ruled by you. And you just heard King Eindrian's response to that. So, little backstory. Am I ready to be presented to the heads of the noble houses? Well, if I must.
These rituals have their place. It behooves you to get to know the nobles and let them know you. Lords, ladies, grant me a moment of your time. We are here today so I may present to you my 2nd eldest child, blessed by the stone and born of the blood that ran in the veins of the Paragon Aeducan. Who would pose a question to the prospective commander? Who seeks to know the prospect better? No? Very well then. The ritual is complete. I give you Orzammar's next commander. Tomorrow, our newest commander will lead part of a mission to strike a great blow to the Darkspawn. Not only does this recover access to some of our most important mines, but it also allows our honored guest Duncan, head of Ferelden's Grey Wardens, to strike far into the deep roads.
Thank you, King Eindrian. While the Darkspawn seem to withdraw, it is only because they are massing on the surface. This could mean a blight, and my men and I will discover the truth.
We are honored to have you with us, my friend. Now, feast, drink, and celebrate, for the morning brings battle! As for you, my new commander, find your brother Trian and send him to me. He may be watching the provings, or getting some rest in his rooms.
Of course, father.
Walk well, commander.
So, yeah, we didn't make a friend in Lord Dace, and I feel so sad. Let me cry.
Good luck to you tomorrow.
Your father is very proud of you. Congratulations.
Lord Mino.
May the ancestors grant us victory against the Darkspawn.
Lord Bimo.
It isn't our newest commander. Congratulations, Your Highness.
Okay, let's go find where our brother is. He's probably in his rooms because he's not at the provings. Still can't go into the father's room. Okay. Balin's room looks empty. Our room is empty because this is our room right here. And then, okay, so let's go to
No sign
Trian's
of trouble
room.
here.
Yeah. No sign of trouble. Oh, look. Our brothers are together. Yeah. let's read Tyrion's journal. Because we're just like obnoxious little brothers. Let's see. Okay, that was for Duncan. Books and songs. Oh, okay. Okay, so, noticed Gorn running around trying to get pieces of my siblings' ceremonial armor ready for the feast. Stopped him and asked him how preparations were going. He mentioned that one of the bracers had a spot of tarnish on it. Was quite impressed with his dedication. He is most loyal to our family. 23 of Cervantes was on the way to discuss the treaty with father when came across a messenger waiting in the hall. On being asked why he was loitering about the royal palace, he mumbled something about having a gift for the new commander and asked me, begged almost, to pass along some object or other to my sibling. Me, the heir to the throne of Orzammar, does not run errands for a messenger. Must have been new on the job. Had him thrown out. However, still reeling from the gall of it. Learned later that Balin had told the messenger that the quickest way to get things to our sibling was through me, and had made him wait until I came by. So unseemly for a prince of Orzammar to play such tricks. He needs to grow up and understand that, as royalty, he has responsibility. 24 Proventus found Balin's little playmate again, lurking about the corridors outside his room this morning. Must have been trying to steal something, or already had. Bosom seemed fuller than most decent ladies. Some jewels hidden in the bodice? Anyway, pretended not to see her. Would have been awkward otherwise. Wish Balin would keep her confined to his room if he must have her around. Little brother is too concerned with fun and pleasure and not serious enough about his duties as prince. Must talk to him about discipline when have time. Unfortunately, much too busy with the many tasks father had laid upon my shoulders. 26 Proventus. Remember to send small token of gratitude to Jaelia Helmi. Alliance between Helmi and Aeducan must be kept strong. Lady Jaelia will of course accept proposal of marriage, since we'll be kings sooner or later, but never hurts to be polite and keep the lady happy. Hear that there are some surfacers selling silks. Maybe we'll send second up for something nice. Jaelia's favorite color, turquoise. So he's very, like, into this whole, like, being, like, prince thing. 28 Proventus. Heard about there being provings held in our siblings' honor. They did not have provings for me at my first commission, and I'm there. What is going on? Must go watch these provings, make presence felt. Orzammar must not forget that I am to be her next king. So, he's not Dad's favorite. He's just the oldest. So he feels it on like a bone deep level. I kind of feel sorry for Tyrion because he's not very nice, and he just takes everything so seriously.
So you're a commander now, in name at least. Shouldn't you be attending our king father?
Father wants to see you, Tyrion.
Of course he does. We must discuss strategy before tomorrow's battle. Balin, stay here and stroke the new commander's conceit if you like. But then get to bed.
I honestly don't know how you put up with him.
Smile, nod, and do my duty.
I wish that sense of duty and family loyalty was shared by our elder brother.
This is something I want to hear.
Probably not, but you need to all the same. Tyrion has begun to move against you. I never thought his much proclaimed honor would allow him to actually act on his jealousy. Big brother, Tyrion is going to try to kill you.
That seems a little far-fetched.
I wouldn't have believed it myself if I hadn't overheard him giving orders to his men. Tyrion's decided you're a threat to his taking the throne. Maybe he's right.
How am I a threat to Trian?
He fears what you are becoming, in the eyes of the people and the Assembly. Trian's the named prince, but only the Assembly can proclaim a king. It would be unusual for the Assembly to ignore the king's choice, but it does happen.
The founder of House BMO became a paragon and king in one move from the Assembly, and he was a commoner.
That was an extraordinary case, but at least a half-dozen times the Assembly named a lesser family member, or even someone from another house, as king. Usually, it's the popular younger brother of an undesirable prince.
Well, well, well. Balin trying to make me seem more scary than I actually am. Okay. So Trian thinks the Assembly would prefer me. Does Trian think I'm quitting the Assembly? Well, I would make a good ruler. That's debatable. Because me personally, I'd probably be awful. Enough. I won't listen to this. Let's go with one.
Look at it from his perspective. You're more personable than he's ever been. You entered the provings held in your own honor just for glory and to please the crowds. If you win glory against the Darkspawn tomorrow, it will only strengthen the case for you as the next heir. Trian fears father will replace him on the spot. If not, the Assembly will surely turn against him when father dies. You know his pride will never allow him to step aside.
What's your angle in this?
It seems Trian has shown that brothers can't always be trusted. I am next in line. If Trian succeeds in his plot against you, how long do you think I'll live?
Gorm, what do you say?
Permission to speak freely?
Of course.
Trian would make a terrible king, but no one wants to say it. He has just enough backing in the Assembly to make it ugly when your father dies, but not enough to become king. Killing him now makes your house stronger and saves a great deal of bloodshed later.
We'll wait, see what Trian does.
Very well. I'll keep my eyes open. I don't want to lose the brother I actually like.
That's nice, I think. Maybe. I'm glad for your concern, Balin. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm taking your place as father's second, so I'll be at hand tomorrow. For now, try to get some sleep.
May the Paragon smile down on you.
I don't know how I feel about leaving Balin with their father. Balin tends to be a little sneaky, as you can tell. But we'll be okay, I think. Alrighty. Eventually. Come on. Load. There we go. The load screens take a while.
Trian and his men will clear the way for the Grey Wardens to descend into the easternmost caverns. Those caverns are still infested by the worst of the Darkspawn. We cannot risk our own troops in there.
Understood, Lord Haramont. We should be able to sense the Darkspawn and avoid them once the way is open. May the Paragons favor you, and the stone catch you if you fall.
Come men! Glory awaits!
Balin, you and your men will second the king, clearing the main road.
Don't you think it looks a little cowardly to allow these humans to take our place where the fighting is thickest?
Are you questioning the battle plan?
Of course not. I'm sure your caution is for the glory of us all.
Enough, Balin. Take your men and make ready. Haramont and I need to have words with your sibling.
Good luck, my brother.
Your father has a special mission for you.
In the eastern deep roads, there is a secret door carved into the stone.
The door leads to a Taig, abandoned long ago by your ancestors. The Darkspawn have made it impossible to reach.
My father believed that the shield of the Paragon Aeducan remains in that tag, under the stones of the central room. Reclaim the shield, and glory will be yours.
Okay. Did anybody else catch the glare that Balin gave to Paramount when he tried to like make him leave? Yeah, Balin is what's the word? A weasel. So don't turn your back on him. Just saying. Alright, so reclaim the shield and glory will be yours. What else is in the shield of Aeducan would be quite the find.
We've sent 2 scouts ahead to make sure the tunnels are cleared. But be careful. One of the scouts will meet you at the first crossroads you come to. The second will be further in. When you get to the door, use your signet ring to open it. Questions?
Meet the scouts, find the door, grab the shield. Got it.
Very good. The crossroads where you meet the first scout will be the rendezvous point. There you can present the shield to the lords and demonstrate the strength of Aeducan.
May the ancestors watch over you, my child.
What? Alright, so, this is where I was the other day when the game decided to freeze up completely and I couldn't do anything else. Let's see, what are we doing? We've got a journal here. Come on. You've been given the task of finding the shield of the Paragon Aeducan. Your father believes it lies forgotten in an abandoned tag in the eastern deep roads. And that is from one of the DLCs. Can't do that right now. So this is the one. This is the one we're going to be doing. Mark that as the active one. There we go. Thanks. Like technically, like this is the one that we've done. There's our codex. Conversation history. Oh my gosh. Come on. I clicked it. Okay. And then there we are. So let's get started. This is where we need to go. Let's see if we can get this map to pop. Alright, so here we are. This is our starting point basically. This is where we're headed. That's where we need to go. Also, this is the deep roads. Don't they look so great? Oh my god. Let's go. I don't see anything, so... Oh, of course, I forgot about spiders. Ew.
Is victorious!
Okay, so I really, really, really don't like spiders. And spiders in this game are just way too realistic.
I would watch out. Where are you?
They just are just too realistic. And it's gross. Okay. So we can disarm traps. We can detect traps.
See there? That's a trap.
Yes, thank you. I love that you're gonna tell me that that's a trap. Oh look, and there's Dark Spawn. Oh, come on. How nice of you to take care of that for us, Scorn. Did you decapitate him? No, he still has his head. Boo.
Alright.
I will admit that I get a little bloodthirsty when playing this game. Oh, it's a dead dwarf. And all I got was 14 copper. I went to the deep roads to fight Darkspawn and all I got was 14 copper. Alright. Yeah, so there's gonna be lots of spiders. Not exactly excited about that. Hey!
You made it, Commander. Did you run afoul of any darkspawn?
There were a few. Nothing we couldn't handle.
We didn't expect any activity in these tunnels at all. Once I finished scouting the tunnels, I hid here to avoid the darkspawn. Most tunnels are dead ends. The one we want is swarming with those fiends. It's going to be a fight.
Weren't you at the proving yesterday?
I was, indeed. Your gift of the helm was amazingly generous. I will treasure it always. May today's battles bring us even more glory. I'll take rear guard. Shall we move?
Yeah. So here's a story. If you give him the helm and you can actually see helms, you will see him wearing it. But because I don't want to see my character wearing a helm, because helms are dumb in this game, they're actually pretty ugly. You can't see them. But he would normally be wearing it, so that's pretty cool. See, and I don't see anything popping here for us. I mean, like, this is the first rendezvous point. That's all this is. And let's see. I guess let's go this way first. It's a side area, but you can still go down this area. Or down
I
this.
would watch out where I
I triggered it. Whoops. I forgot. I am super confident. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're in for a world of hurt.
You know what? I don't like you. You're shooting stuff, so you need to die.
I'm going to destroy you.
Keeps telling me there's another, trapped barrel. Okay.
Of course.
See if I can disarm this without it exploding on me. Okay, so I did actually trigger this trap like a loser because I just ran in. Luckily, it doesn't appear to have done anything, so okay. A darkspawn dagger. Yeah, it has -1 dexterity, so that's garbage. Just saying. Oh, but look, a helmet that requires 14 strength. Okay. We're at 11171 out of 2000 experience needed. Okay. So we're going to continue on since we haven't leveled. I think these tunnels all basically like meet up with each other. Oh, here's another scout.
I thought the darkspawn had got you for sure.
I'm not that easy to kill.
And I'll make sure I'm behind you if we're swarmed. We want the tunnel ahead, but there are darkspawn tracks all over it. Be careful.
Gotcha. Have you seen the tag door yet?
I haven't ventured more than 100 yards ahead for fear of alerting other darkspawn. I'll follow your lead, Commander.
Okay, so this is like our party for the moment. We cannot go this way. And he was hiding down here where there is nothing. So we literally can only go this way. But if you look, we came this way, and this is where we started, but these two actually meet up like right here. So inadvertently, we went the right way, I guess. Oh, look. Hello. Like they would meet right here. Yes.
See there?
There's a leg hold trap. Okay.
I would watch out.
An attract Pharaoh.
Stings, doesn't it? No quarter!
No, no.
Death will be your release!
If you guys die from these, I'm gonna laugh. Okay. See, I always take the time to decide my traps, because if I don't, the AI is dumb. They will just trigger them, like I did.
That's for House Aeducan! Glory will be mine!
Oh, none of these are like super awesome kills. Gorum, don't die. There's a health poultice here. Crappy short bow.
Of course.
Lesser health poultice. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably hotkey this. Not that. That's crap. I can't use that. I can't use that. Okay. Do I have it? No, I don't have anything that I can make right now. Oh, I can make this. Okay. I kind of wish you got experience or something for like making items, but you don't. You get nothing. A long sword. It's a crappy long sword. Alright. Oh. Okay.
Looks like someone beat us to the door.
This darkspawn body is still fresh. Whoever opened the door is most likely still in there.
Hi, 5 and 8. I see you snuck in here while I was playing. Okay, so this part, they had to have an Aeducan signet ring to get in.
It could have been stolen. Recently, or generations back. Or it could be an ambitious cousin out for his own glory.
Let's not do anything rash.
Understood. Let's move, men.
Okay. Is it that dwarf? Oh no. That is a crappy axe. Gosh, no wonder they were dead. Okay.
So glad you could finally join us.
Oh, okay.
We feared you'd gotten eaten by darkspawn. Turns out the shield isn't quite as easy to retrieve as I was led to believe. I wager you know where it is, though. So maybe you tell me where it is, and I won't mutilate your body so bad your father doesn't recognize you.
How about you go fuck yourself? Just saying. Okay, so what are our real choices? Gorum, we need to kill these men. Who are you? How did you get in here? The shield's a metaphor. It's in all of us. Or the shield under the floor in the main room. So, that's true. We do need to kill them. Who are you? How did you get in here? Seems kind of stupid to ask at this point, since they probably won't answer us. This one I like because it's basically a screw you. I'm never going to tell you. And that's actually the truth. So we're not going to tell him that. We could do the touchy-feely flower one. That's always fun. But we probably won't. So, you know what? Let's ask this question. Let's see what sassy reply we get in response.
I'm your better, that's who. And as to how I got in, that's a question you'll have to ask the stone after I butcher you. Now where's the shield?
I don't think you're my better, since I'm a prince. And you didn't even get a name. Okay. Persuade. Tell me how you got in. I'll tell you where the shield is. You're an idiot. And now you're going to die. I feel that's probably the truth. And then again, the flowery, silly one. And the truth. Let's see if we can persuade him.
Bit for bite, huh? Both of us banking on killing the other and losing nothing by the telling? Very well. One of Prince Trian's men brought me this ring. It opened the door just fine. Now where is the sodding shield?
I'll whisper it to your
Just kill them,
corpse.
boys. We'll find this shield on our own.
I would watch out where I use.
Sorry, I'm a brat. I love it. Don't die, Ivo.
Desire.
Come on.
So I shall.
Yeah, we leveled. Good. Can't do anything with that until everybody's dead, though, so.
Sorry.
Oh, he got his head chopped off. That was sweet. Nicely done, girl. I like how he thought I was gonna tell him. Like, so cute. You're so cute. And, I tell you nothing. Okay, I'm getting kind of tired of telling me that I need strength. But I actually need cunning more than I need strength. So we'll do that. I'll do that. And yeah, I could use some more constitution, but we'll be alright. No, I kind of want stealing. I want stealing. Stealing is totally worth it. Because I'm a shit and I like to steal. So, sorry. Here's where it gets tricky. Below the belt is good. Because you basically kick a dude in the dick and stab him in the back. So, that's always fun. And then dirty fighting is a stun. So, or stealth. Stealth is great because then, right, right? So I'm thinking we'll do below the belt because it's just worth it. I mean, honestly, like all these, like these two are passive and these two are activated attacks. So, yeah. I mean, as a rogue, you're supposed to fight dirty. So, oh, I should have come over here and used the ballista. I forgot about that. Doesn't really do much good because they don't really stay out in the same place. Look at these guys. Man, can I can I keep these dwarves? Because, like, they are beheading people. It's always nice. Yeah, see, you have an Aeducan signet ring. And I really don't like that you have that.
Is that really Trian's signet ring?
So I can lie and say it's a fake, but it's not a fake. It must have been stolen from him. That's a possibility. This may not mean anything. It always means something. Yes, my brother has been sloppy this time. Or Trian will pay for this, mark my words. See, here's the thing. As much as Trian is a dick, I don't think he's been trying to kill us. Just saying. So, I'm pretty sure it was stolen. So, but it also, my brother has been sloppy.
It would have been a major victory to get the shield first, but he showed his hand and failed. The first way we can hurt him is to find that shield ourselves.
My thoughts exactly.
You have your orders, boys.
Excuse you. I've got lots of looting to still do.
And so I shall. See there? That's a trap.
Oh, yeah, no, the barrel is totally trapped. So, disarm the trap, like a smart person. Do not be like Alistair and trigger every trap, ever. I mean, that is like the bane of like playing this game, because like you'll be playing and here's Alistair just running around like a big dork, and he triggers every trap ever. Bless his blonde little heart.
I would watch out were I you.
Oh, more traps. Yeah, more traps. Man, ballista. I wish we had more ballista in this game.
See there? That's a trap.
You're looking bright-eyed this morning, my lord. I trust you had a restful night. Feeling a little more, virile? Ready to slay the Darkspawn with sheer masculine power?
Yes, certainly. You can't even imagine.
Oh, believe me, I was doing plenty of imagining. I sort of thought Telly might come find me. She seemed pretty eager. Anyway, we should keep moving. Genlocks aren't likely to stop and commiserate with my inadequacies.
Oh, poor Gorham. Your life sucks because you were born to the warrior class instead of a noble family. I don't know, but to be fair to Gorham, he really is our only, like, actual friend. He's the only one who isn't out to stab us in the back. So, if he wants to be, like, all up in our... Oh, hey. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Hi. I'm learning so many things still. But yeah, no, Gorham is literally our only friend who isn't gonna like stab us in the back. So if he wants to know how my night went, that's cool. Darkstalkers are close. Or Deepstalkers, sorry. Oh hey, I kicked it and it's weird. mouth.
Delighted.
Thing. Oh, listen. You can hear the lava. Oh, more deep stalkers.
And so I shall.
I don't really like them. Okay. So now that we've killed more deep stalkers, oh, this one's lootable. So yes, health poultices are important. Let's try and find this shield.
Watch out, where are you?
I think there's an ability that lets us find traps like closer than that. Yeah, okay, so it is the trap making. So yeah, level 2 and level 4. That let you discover them before you almost step on them. Which would be nice. Since that is not the case right now. Okay, so this is, so for anybody who doesn't know, this is actually the Aeducan tag. And this is a really funky sarcophagus.
This is the room. How do we get the shield?
You just stand there and look pretty. I'll forget
You
it.
two, see if you can spot anything.
No, seriously, you guys. Just stand there and look pretty. I got this. Oh, also, Leo, since I know you don't really Dragon Age much, this right here, this is the Lyrium Vein. This will come into play much later. It's how the dwarves make most of their money with the surface dwellers.
And so I shall.
There is an indentation here that seems to match the Aeducan signet ring perfectly. So let's press the signet ring against the indentation. I can totally talk. No, totally. So tell me what you thought it looked like. I'm very interested to hear other people's theories because honestly, it looks like a prawn dick. To be fair, nothing happens. Continue. Okay.
Delighted.
Okay. You know what? Maybe I should be wearing the stupid ring. I mean, that would kind of make sense. Or is it? Oh, it's a plot item. I can't wear it. Okay.
It seems some of these tiles are different from the others.
Oh. Well, you know what? Don't move freely. You're gonna move where I tell you to. Cora, be a pal, buddy. Stand here. Franlin Ivo, you can be a buddy. And stand right here. And then, no name Scout, you can be a double buddy and stand right there. Totally useful.
And so I shall.
I totally forgot about that. Yeah. The lid of the sarcophagus slides away, revealing a small hole. Which sounds really dirty, by the way. Okay, so we got the Aeducan family shield. It's a targe. Um, Dragonthorn. Oh, only I can use it. Some pretty decent armor. Missile deflection. +2 cunning, +6 defense, +4 damage versus Darkspawn, and +4 willpower. We will be taking that thing.
We've got it.
Doesn't look like much. The skill of our crafters has come far since then. But still, the Shield of Aeducan.
The strength of Aeducan is in the shield.
I can feel it. It's inspirational.
If you say so. It's just a shield.
We should get
We
moving.
need to get to the other rendezvous point. Back in the direction we came from, at the crossroads.
To the crossroads.
I agree with that, Scout. Like, it's just a shield, my dude. It's just a shield. Oh, well, totally did not need to do that. Hi, rascal. So, one of the kittens has decided that if I'm talking, I must want his attention. And so now he is trying to fall in my lap. But let's see. Armor. Where is that shield? I can probably equip it, right? Or is it just is it another plot? It's another plot item. No, I don't want to be here. It looks pretty awesome. Okay. Alrighty. Can you just not? Alright.
Did you hear that? There could be more of those mercenaries.
Or Darkspawn reinforcements.
Yeah. So Darkspawn are a thing. Because I opened that thing up. It's my fault! Whoopsie. So I totally kicked him in the, crotch. You can stop that. Is Franklin Ivo actually gonna die? Well, I came just in time to see him stab a dog.
Of course.
They are bad puppies. So, although I would like to point out that Fran and Ivo almost died, and it took 3 of them to take out 3 guys and a dog, and I took out 3 of them myself. Okay, so there's just the ballista. That's all that's left. Okay. Full story, bro. Let's go. I still think it's cool that you can hear lava. Some of the details in this game is pretty cool.
If Trian were really scheming against us, this would be the perfect place for an ambush. We've got the shield, and we're all alone out here.
Keep your wits about you then.
Of course.
What's that you're muttering about?
Family.
Uh-huh. All right, then.
Oh, okay. So I'm trying to figure out if that was if that was the game trying to catch up with like the sound effects, or if it's like a supposed to happen and I don't remember. It's been a really long time since I've done this origin. Um, like I generally like the human noble or like the elven noble, the elven. So yeah, see, see. Okay, okay.
By the stone, it's Trian.
It must have been a darkspawn attack.
This doesn't look like darkspawn. No bites, no scratches, no mutilation.
Balin outplayed me.
Your brother?
Someone's coming.
See, I told you he was a weasel.
Hurry, Father, before it's too...
By all the ancestors, what has happened here?
It seems we weren't fast enough. Balin was right.
Balin was right about what?
My son, tell me this isn't what it looks like.
We just got here a moment ago.
Just long enough to slay Trian.
My lord is innocent.
Sir Gorham, your loyalty makes you a useless witness. It falls to others to tell the story. You, Scout, what happened here?
Trian and his men were here early. It seems they'd done battle with the Darkspawn. Lord Aeducan came up to them all friendly-like, but when we got close, he ordered us to attack.
You will let this man question my honor.
It is a valid question. The man is low-born and could easily be bought.
Frandlin Ivo, you are a good and noble man. Did the scout speak the truth?
He did, my lord. It was terrible. Prince Trian didn't stand a chance. Afterward, my lord stripped his signet ring.
You treacherous bastard!
Silence, Gorham. Do you have anything
Oh, hey,
else
that's
to
the
say,
same voice
my
actor
son?
who plays Ogren, who is somebody you will meet later. How can you not see that this is a setup?
I want to believe that. I really do.
Bind him. He will be judged before the assembly. To Orzammar.
Okay. Makes me wonder, what does Balin have on Franlin Ivo? What does he have on him? Because, honestly, Franlin Ivo is supposed to be pretty honorable, you know, a member of the Warrior cast and all that good stuff. And, you know, yeah, we did fight him yesterday, but we totally honored him by, like, giving him the helm and stuff like that. But, all of a sudden, he's turning on us. Okay.
Sir, orders and all, you understand.
Of course. Leave us alone, will you please?
Grab!
My lord.
Grab, what's going
I
on
would have come
here?
sooner had they allowed it. How are you?
Triana's dead. How do you think that happened?
I understand. It's going to get worse, though. Balin has taken Trian's place in the Assembly. He introduced a motion to condemn you immediately, and it easily passed. He had fully half the Assembly ready to vote on something completely against tradition and justice. He must have been making deals and alliances for months, if not years.
So what happens now? So now Balin will be king when my father dies. You have to respect Balin's ability to play the game. I'm going to kill him, or I deserve whatever punishment they decide. Oh. So what happens? Yeah, no, let's go with 2, because I'm not about to
I'm afraid
dumb.
so. Some of the lords, especially Harrowmont, are suspicious of Balin's instant rise to power. They are rallying, but far too slowly. The Assembly has already sentenced both of us.
What's gonna happen to you?
My knighthood will be stripped, my name torn from my family records. But I will be allowed to attempt some sort of life on the surface. Lord Harrowmont moved for a similar exile for you, but Balin's supporters overwhelmed him. You are to be sealed in the deep roads to fight Darkspawn until you are overwhelmed and killed.
The warrior's death at least. What does my father say about this? The cowards weren't strong enough to kill me themselves, or so I'm doomed. Ask about the king.
Lord Harrowmont says the king is taken ill. He couldn't bear losing 2 of his children at once. Lord Harrowmont gave me access to see you so I could tell you this. Duncan and the Grey Wardens are still in the deep roads, in tunnels connected to those you are to be left in. If you survive long enough to find the Grey Wardens, you may be able to escape with Duncan.
That's all the chance I need. The Grey Wardens would take an exile or murderer. Yes, they would. I'm supposed to turn to humans for help. The Grey Wardens seem good men for humans, or I deserve no such mercy. 5 is stupid. 2 is a duh, 'cause they take everybody. 3 is an asshole response. 4 is good, but honestly, let's go with that's all the chance I need.
Our time is up. May the Paragons guide your sword and the stone hold you up.
Same to you, my friend.
I will always be your man, my Lord Aeducan.
They are ready for you now.
I feel like he's so gay for us. He's super thirsty, my friends. Super thirsty. Right? I mean, like I said, if you play a
Here is the
female,
prisoner, Lord Harrowmont.
Having been found guilty of fratricide by the Assembly of Orzammar, you are hereby sentenced to exile and death. Your name is from this point forward stripped from the records. You are no longer a person, nor a memory. You are to be cast into the deep roads with only sword and shield. Dare to redeem your life by fighting the enemies of Orzammar until your death. Do you have anything to say before the sentence is carried out?
I'm innocent.
I want to believe that. Look me in the eye and tell me you didn't do this. For your father's sake.
I didn't kill Trian.
I believe you. That means Balin planned this from the start. Believe me, I will spend the rest of my days making sure Balin does not profit by his deeds. Your father asked me to give these to you. This sword and shield are of fine dwarven make. Strike a blow at our enemies.
Tell my father I went to a warrior's death.
I will. Open the doors and let the condemned walk through. May the stone accept you when you fall.
Okay. Are they gonna give me back all my stuff? Because that would be nice. Oh, they are. Good, 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 good. But yeah, as far as Goram goes, if you play a female noble, you actually can have an affair with him. Like, he will be your boyfriend. So, yeah. Oh, that's a nice sword. That's a crappy dagger. Where's all my nice stuff? I can use this bow now, though. I can't even use this sword. Okay. Now I have no gloves. Okay. Have no health potions. They took all of those. When I come back here, can I stab Balin in the face? Oh, when I get back here, I'm gonna stab Balin in the face so much. What a shitty brother. This is why I never trusted that little weasel. Fucking spider. Ugh.
All right.
Yeah! Oh, gross.
Of course.
Gross.
Bother.
We're doing crap damage to this stupid thing. Ah, kick it in the face again. Can't stand this thing. It's creeping me out so much.
This is more like it.
Sorry. I didn't mean like all the super girly screams, but I hate spiders. They're just so awful. Ugh, and they're just the worst in this game. Plus, we're short, and in their face at the time. So, maybe that's why I play humans and elves. They're taller.
See there? That's a trap. Of course. As your desire.
Come on.
I will watch out by you. Now this should be amusing.
I need better weapons. They're so terrible.
Now this is more like it.
Okay, good. Who's leveled up? Oh, there's a dead dwarf up here. Let's go loot him. Maybe he has something good.
Of course.
Or maybe not. Maybe he's just naked. Okay. We have better armor. A little bit better than the one that we have. But we honestly don't need a shield, so let's do that. No gloves still. Okay. I've not actually been this way before. Like, I've done this, I think. Before. Oh, I triggered it, like a dork. Okay. Can't see these things at all. The last rogue I played was so much better than this. course I'm stunned.
Delighted.
Do you have anything good that I can steal from you now? Oh, yes! Yes, we got a decapitation! Alright, I'm all for that. I like decapitating.
Of course.
Creeps. Not a crappy. Yeah. Short bow, which is also crappy. Okay. Which way did we come from? We came from here. Okay. Yeah, this is the right way.
Another creature ahead.
Okay, it's just a deep stalker. That's not too bad. Ooh, a dark spider.
Delighted.
Use your two weapons this time. Come on, come on, come on. Like if I don't look at it, it's a little like less gross because spiders don't normally make noise in nature. That's another spider trap, and that's a deep stalker.
Delighted. Well done.
These creature noises are so overly exaggerated. That's why I like don't look at the spiders. I don't get like creeped out, but if I look at them, they're so creepy. They put way too much details into these spiders. Please make them more cartoonish.
I would watch out. Oh, I see.
Ugh.
Now.
I missed my nice, awesome dagger. Sure, Balin stole it. Sure.
See there? That's a trap.
Oh, I tried to kick him and I missed.
Wonderful.
Lame.
As you
Okay.
desire.
His armor sucks. His shield sucks. That's fine. Whatever. Oh. Okay, I'm guessing this is the right way to I honestly have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. I know I'm supposed to be finding Duncan and the other Grey Wardens. Oh, well that's where I'm supposed to go. Okay, so no. I'll go back, see if there's anything else we can beat up and stab. There we go. Also, we're not going to pay attention to the fact that they make sounds like kittens. Sorry, now I have to pet my kitten who is sitting next to me because of the little squeaky noises the deep stalkers make. Okay, dead dwarf. Holy crap! This is the dude. Yeah, this is the dude. Okay, take all. Alrighty, let's go find the Grey Warden. Inventory. So regular health purposes. Also, you may actually hear Rascal. He is awake now. Still no gloves. Oh wait. Requires 16 strength. Okay. So, we got gloves, just nothing we could wear. Also, no helms still. Huh. No, requires 22 strength. Those are crap. So, let's go find the Grey Wardens.
By the Maker, it's a dwarf.
Lord Aeducan, no. What are you doing here alone? Where are your troops?
Okay, also, can I just say that this Grey Warden right here is very, very creepy with the fact that you can only see his eyes from the slits in his helmet, and it's just very, very disturbing. Oh, what am I doing here alone? Where are my troops? Yeah.
Ah, you have been made to walk the deep roads, then.
You mean you were exiled? What happened?
I mean, look at that.
I do not
that
think
is
matters of dwarven honor
that
are any
is
business of ours.
Nightmare
you
fodder.
need not answer, friend.
Why keep it? I was betrayed by my brother.
Lord Trian?
No. Palin.
I see. The brutal intrigue of the Dwarven court continues then. Your father intimated as much. There is no reason for you to walk these deep roads and die for something you did not do. You have already proven yourself both resourceful and skilled, and I would expect nothing less from an Aeducan. I've been searching for those with your level of ability. Your exploits in the deep roads set you apart. As leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, I would like to formally invite you to join our order.
Well, yeah, I accept.
Then welcome. We leave immediately for Ostagar to join with the human forces facing the Darkspawn hordes led by King Eindrian. Stay close. There are still Darkspawn around every corner.
Don't attack the headset. And that is the Dwarven origin for Dragon Age Origins. Basically, from here on out, the story is pretty coherent from chapter to chapter. I mean, of course, there are differences, like when you come back to Orgrimmar, because of course you're going to have to. It'll be like, oh yeah, no, aren't you supposed to be like dead? And Balin will act differently. You do run into Gorham on the surface. Yeah, hey DJ. Yeah, it has been a while. It's been a while since I've
We will be
done a
traveling
Dragon Age
south through the
stream
hinterlands
too,
to the
so
ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest.
no, Rascal,
The
you can't
King's
eat the
forces have
headset.
clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Cailan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Well, we did the Dwarven origins, so, we got set up for the death of one brother by our other brother, who's an asshole, and got banished from Orzammar. Let's see. Can we skip introductions? It's been a long trip. I'm Clyde, Your Majesty. I'm no friend of yours, human lord, or I highly doubt it, but anything is possible. Wow. Okay, so that's pretty reasonable. That is totally normal. That's an asshole. And this is also an asshole thing. So let's just go with I am Clyde.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. It's good to see one of the honorable stout folk outside Orzammar.
You must not have met many members of the noble cast. Leaving Orzammar wasn't my idea, really. Or how much do you know about dwarves, Your Majesty?
I've always wanted to learn more. Perhaps you could enlighten me sometime.
Don't you have a battle to fight first? I'd rather not, or if Your Majesty wishes. Let's go with Your Majesty wishes. That's not a douchebag thing to say.
I'll make sure to have the finest dwarven brew brought up from the palace cellars. After we've dealt with the blight, of course. I've been to Orzammar. King Eindrian invited my father to a grand proving long ago. How does Eindrian fare these days?
Let's go with the first one.
Well, it seems your story may be even more interesting than I suspected. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
We'll see.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
You sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Kaelin's a pretty okay dude, to be fair. I mean, he's Cailan.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yeah, you don't sound very reassured. He didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously. Let's go with this one.
True. despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Oh, man. Okay. So then maybe we should move more quickly. What would you have him do? Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly. You could if you were not such a fool. Or do you think there's any danger? Now see, Kaylin, I don't dislike Kaylin. Kaylin is... If we're talking about Kaylin, Kaylin is kind of one of those guys where it's like, he means well. Balin, on the other hand, if we're talking about brothers who fucking suck, yeah. Even if you're not doing the Dwarven novel, he sucks. Balin just sucks. So, it is what it is. Then what would you have them do? We'll go with 2.
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few.
Man, a
We must do what we
remaster
can and
of
look to turn Loghain
Origins
to make up the
and
difference.
DA2.
To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
It'd be super nice. Okay, so to that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. What do you need me to do? What do you mean, what ritual? A hot meal would be nice first. Alright, let's go with what would you have me do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Gotcha, Duncan. Alright, so, I've been sitting here for a while doing this since I started over from scratch. So I need a small break, maybe about 5 minutes, get something to drink, run to the ladies. So I'm gonna take a break real quick. I will be back in a few minutes. So y'all just sit here and talk amongst yourselves or whatever. But I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry about that. But we're okay. We're good. It just took me a minute. I had to feed the kittens and make sure that they didn't eat each other, and then I had to lock the other cat. I did, and I fed them too, so now they both left me. So both the kittens left me, and Blue was just glaring at everyone, like Blue does. Okay, so, oh hey look, there's elf fruit over here. Alright, so we are at Ostagar, and we will be here for a while. Oh, we level up? Evidently we leveled up. Okay, so we leveled up. Let's max out cunning to 20, because that'll help us. Dexterity is usually pretty good. Let's go ahead and put another one in strength, because I'm getting tired of being told that I don't have enough strength, but I still don't have a lot of it, so. Dual striking. When in this mode, the character strikes with both weapons simultaneously. Attacks cause more damage, but the character cannot inflict regular critical hits or backstabs. Okay, no, let's go with that. Let's stab more things. Stab more things. Okay. I think for now, all we can do. Oh, but there's more stuff over here, so let's go for it. Let's open chests. Let's loot some elf fruit, because that's how you make healing potions. Get a bunch of elf fruit. Let's talk to this human over here.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
Oh, okay. That's nice. What's over here? Just a guard. Okay.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
Also, if you're into voice acting, you will hear a lot of Hury Lowenthal, because he does a lot, and I mean a lot, of the NPCs, especially the human NPCs in this game.
Delighted.
More elf fruit, because we needed more of those, I guess. Let's go ahead and check this out. I know technically we'll be back here later, but I'm not in a rush right now, so let me out. No. Okay. Okay, so we can't go to the tower right now.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
What is the Tower of Ishal?
I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
Why is the tower off limits?
By orders of Tairn Loghain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
Lower chambers?
I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows?
This is a pretty large run.
Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing.
That's right. Okay, I should go. Have fun.
Make us speed your steps.
Stuff that were built by the dwarves lasts forever. But I mean, look at that tower. That is an awesome tower. Okay. So we're gonna go across. Yeah. I think, Leo, that you would like the mage origin story.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Okay. 1, do not swing any cats, alive or dead. 2, there's a lot of important people here. Do I hear dogs barking?
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
I appreciate that he pointed out that this is Ferelden. That feels pretty authentic. The Circle of Magi is here.
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Where's the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Logain wild, that does.
Why? Because Kaelin can't be, likable? Is there anywhere to get supplies?
Quartermaster. He's just a bit to the northwest. Go on, then.
Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages. Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
Alright, I'll be on my way.
Good
Thanks
luck
so
to you,
much. Okay. So, we've got Templars.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Don't look too closely into those hounds. We don't need more nightmare fodder. Okay, so we've got the Royal Enclave. The King's Personal Guard. Thank goodness for the tab key. This was what was missing in the console versions. She can't tab to see all these people.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
He's not wrong. He's actually very, very right about all that. Oh, hey, Leo, you want a kitten? Come and get this one. He's back in my face again. You sound way too okay with that. I mean, it's just Rascal. It's not It's not Harley. Oh, but here comes Harley. I spoke too soon. Alrighty.
I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the Fade, for there is no darkness, nor death in the Maker's light.
I mean, do you really want to take Blue? You know, it would make Amy really, really sad if you took her first baby.
Ostagar is a very defensible location. Even if the Horde outnumbers us, we should see a decisive victory.
Alright, so these are the humans from High-Ever, which ties into the noble human origin.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker.
Also, I don't know if you know this, Leo, but all the important people in the church in this game are women. It's like the opposite of real life.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these Darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
Why would you want to bane dragons? Because that is kind of gross in this game. Just saying.
There are lots of Darkspawn, different kinds. We're getting reports of things we've never even heard of. Our short friend here, for instance, is something called a genlog. They're pretty common in the Horde, but we've seen others much larger. We don't know where these new Darkspawn are coming from or what they can do. All I can say is to use caution.
Hi, Harley.
We've seen that
You're all
one
up
die
in my
once
face,
they bleed
dude.
enough.
Okay. So let's go to the quartermaster.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your Maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the Maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
Your little fuzzy friend is all up in my face. I think he's trying to crawl in my mouth because I'm trying to eat while I play and not be like gross about it. Because I haven't eaten all day, so I'm really hungry. But he's like trying to crawl up in my face. It's really weird.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some Darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
You tried, David, I guess. I mean, it was a piss poor attempt, but you tried. Let's not talk to you. So let's talk to you.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Oh, I can't say that I have, no.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back or by the Maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. Oh, I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Do you need help tracking this girl down?
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself.
What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some, goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
He's gonna sell us contraband. Yeah, let's see your other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
First of all, you can have that crap. I don't need it. You can also have those crappy swords. And that. And that. And that. And, those. And that. Just sell it all. Wait, I can actually wear that, so I will keep that, because I don't have anything better right now. I will keep that. You can have these, because by the time I have the ability to wear them, I will have better. Yeah, he's not very subtle at all. I mean, man, these just wait until we get to dinner, and I can introduce you to Heren and Wade. You will like Heren and Wade, I think. But that's gonna be a while. I know it's all this crap. Nope, we'll hold on to that because we will be getting a doggy shortly, and the doggy will like that. And look, we suddenly have 16 gold. So it's a thing. Yeah, we'll buy some recipes. Oh. Damage charm. Yeah. Okay, so nothing there that I want. But,
Hello again. Is there something you need?
yeah, let's
some supplies,
check
perhaps?
out your regular supplies, my friend.
Let me know what you'd like.
It's like literally he has 2 different sets of stuff, so you gotta go through both. I do need that. I will take all of those. And all of those. Do you have any flasks while I'm standing here? I'm buying all the stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, you have tons of flasks. I should buy 10. These rare rocks have existed in close proximity to Lyrium ore, and as such, they have absorbed some of its traits. Livestock enhance the natural properties of other materials used in item creation. Okay, so I'll take those. Might actually use them this time. Only 3 of those. Okay. Lyrium dust. Yeah, not wasting my time on that. I need those to make more traps. Not that I'm really going to use traps, but I do need them for like beginning quests. Yeah, no, you can give me all that and all of those and all of these. I think that's really all that you have that I want. Oh, wait, and that backpack for 10 more extra slots. Yeah, okay. So that's cool. Alright, so one of the mods that I have DJ, if you're still here, you will recognize this person.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
It's Hawk from Dragon Age 2. Yes, I have a mod that gives you all of the Hawks in this game because, you know, Hawk and Carver were in Ostagar at the beginning of the battle. I think Aveline is supposed to be here too.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
How do you do? How do you do?
I think that's supposed to be Aveline, but, yeah.
Hail to you. If you'll excuse me, we are praying.
It burns.
And yes, there is a dude in a cage. Before anybody asks.
My grandfather fought under Terran Logain in the war to drive out the Orlesians. We're fortunate to have the Terran with us.
Yeah. Fortunate. That certainly is a word. Okay. So we did need that. Let's go down here.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
So what's the problem?
This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
I'll give it a shot. What do you think? Why do you think I could muzzle him? Just how smart is this dog? No, I'm not interested. I should go. Alright, no. Just how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Why do you think I could do it?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All Wardens are immune to the Darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Sure, I'll be your dog's
Go
chew
in the
toy.
pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
The dog looks at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. Put the muzzle on him, kill the dog, or leave. This is the wrong option. That is the Mabari growls weakly, but does not challenge you. After you are done, he whimpers plaintively.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be.
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre.
We're in the wilds where I found this flower.
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
Okay. Will the dog be alright without it?
If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down.
Alright,
Good.
I'll go get one.
In the
I'm not a
meantime, I'll
monster.
begin treating our poor friend.
We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now beg your forgiveness. Do not abandon us in our darkest hour. Watch over the valiant King Kaelin and guide him as he faces this terrible evil. Watch over Teyrn Loghain and give him the wisdom to bring us victory against the Scourge of Shadow. Watch over Ferelden, the homeland of Holy Andraste. Keep her people safe from the Darkspawn. Let us bow our heads and offer prayers to the Maker, that he might find us worthy.
Okay. So... These are
You there,
Elf.
What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Teyrn Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
And this is voiced by the same guy who does Cullen. And look, puppies. Just everywhere puppies. You don't like pretzels, Harley. Stop. I swear, these kittens are just getting my last nerves today. Okay, Leah, they're ready for you. Come get them now. Okay, these gates are locked.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentlefolk, we stand here on the eve of battle.
I am not. They stole a pretzel stick earlier and then drug it around the house and played with it. They didn't eat it.
The heavenly golden city itself. They tainted it with their sin, and they were cast back into our world as Darkspawn. They are man's sins made flesh, an evil that spreads like an illness across our land. To face them, we must first face the evil within ourselves. Let us bow our heads and beg the Maker's forgiveness. Let us not be proud, so we may take courage against the darkness.
Okay, so this game has a lot of like religious. I'll be honest, a lot of religious bullshit. But it all like means something. So like it's religious bullshit actually means way more than any like religious stuff that we see in real life. Okay, so let's talk to Wynne.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
I am Clyde.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Lady, I'm a dwarf. What the fuck does the Fade have to do with me?
It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
You humans and your chantry.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
I like how she's super ambiguous about it. I'll just kill all the darkspawn.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
We'll meet again when we meet again. Okay. So I know there's a way to get the key. I want to get the key. You'll see what I mean in a moment. No, not him. There's the one, the hungry deserter. Okay. I've screwed up getting this key like 4 times now. What's funny though is I got it the very first time I ever did it and don't remember how I did it. That was like 7 years ago though. Okay. Alright, so that key is the one that I need for that chest. So let's go up here to this idiot in the cage.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
No. Should I? No, I haven't.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving. Why haven't they fed you? I expect nobody thought of it with all the battles and such.
See what I can.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Okay. Hi, my dude.
Doc. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter.
Oh.
They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Seems a waste for you to guard him all day.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him.
Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
I had a chat with him.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He's hungry.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
Right, so I'll give you some money.
10 silver. Well, feed him if you want to. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm going to say it was you. Just so you know.
Okay.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Here, have some
Much
food.
obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you.
Oh, you fucker! Give me the key.
My belly thanks you. At least if I'm hanged, my belly thanks you. At least if I'm hanged, I'll have a little weight on me.
Oh, if they don't hang you, I'm gonna do it. Dummy.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yes, I'm Clyde.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Aemon. I wasn't aware dwarves could be Grey Wardens. I've only seen a few of your folk in the castle dealing with the smithy.
Yeah. Not all dwarves are smiths, you racist.
Of course, my father was the castle smith, so I encountered dwarves through him. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
You're not all that smart, are you?
That's not fair. I listened to tales of the Grey Wardens and dreamt one day I too would ride a griffin into battle against slavering monsters. I know there are no more griffins, and my fantasies were those of a boy, but still, I remember those tales. I never thought I'd be part of them. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
It's all a big secret.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
I'm very contemptuous of Jory, but that's because of reasons and things. Jory is... whatever, he's a punk.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What's that supposed to be?
Oh, me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Not a dwarf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about the ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
So what? I'm waiting for me.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Okay. I'll watch your back if you watch mine.
Oh, I'll watch your back. That's a little extreme. It's not like I can miss the scenery, is it? Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
I didn't expect him to hit on me if I rolled a male character. That's interesting. I mean, I know he hits on, like, the women, but I didn't think he would hit on the guys, too. I mean, that's new. Oh, wait. That's right. I'll order that. No good gloves. Okay. Cute. Wow. Sometimes like some of the stuff is really weird. Oh look, it's an elf. Oh, they're both elves. Oh, they must be city elves.
Hail to you, Grey Warden.
Because they say they're from the Ferelden army, so they gotta be city elves.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Hi, this is the one I always romance.
One good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Oh, Alistair. You are a very strange human.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Dude, I'm a dwarf.
You never know, these mages sneak up on you. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit, from Orzammar. I should have recognized you right away, I apologize.
And you must be Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Okay, we'll be polite.
Right, that was the name. There haven't been any Dwarven Grey Wardens in some time. You must know a lot about Darkspawn.
We've been fighting them for centuries.
Hard to believe, most folks here think the Darkspawn disappeared after the last Blight, when your people still suffer every day. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
The argument.
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
What's a Templar?
You don't know? Quick version then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous. So they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Look at how cute he is. I want to pinch his cheeks and like pat his head. What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Yeah, both of them.
That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now.
You don't have to accompany me.
I'll try not to embarrass you.
Let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Alistair, you're adorable and I love you so much. Such a cute boy. Are you coming?
Yes?
No, never mind.
Then let's get a move on, shall we?
Yeah. Come on. Come on, cutie patootie. I mean, you can stay there, I guess. I will just leave you. Whatever. Okay. So, what quest do we have? We just have the one for the dog right now, right? Yeah. Alright, so we found Alistair, go talk to Duncan, and then Duncan's going to send us out to the wilds. But we've been doing this for a while. My butt's starting to get a little numb. So for now, what we're going to do is we're going to save and we're going to call it here. I will pick this up on Tuesday during my normal stream time. And we can have fun then. But for now, I'm gonna like go walk around and stuff and make sure my cats don't kill each other. But thanks for dropping by, everybody. It's been wonderful. Don't forget to like follow me if you want. I will be playing Dragon Age Tuesdays and Thursdays in the afternoon, and of course all my streams are saved. And you can actually catch me tomorrow. I'll be playing Diablo. So, thank you. See ya. Bye.